Green on. Hello. Today, we got one of the Donkey Kong members right above me. I forget the name, but I know he's the grandpa in this series. But anyway, he's DJing for us tonight. We're gonna be listening to some, video game music, some video game bops. And so I got the clay ready, and I'm just gonna start getting right into it. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope this, my thing doesn't die before then. All right, anyway, green off. So slightly on that top edge there. Jimmy, you always want to make sure that you do a good job keeping that inwards, right? So right down to the bottom. And so you see how I'm just establishing that bump? And then the rest of the pole is just taking that bump upward. This is where I start, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get down in the middle of the pot. Gotta pull out that tree top. There we go. So look at that, Jimmy. I hope you got to see that before you head off. Looks great. Okay, so that's number 1. I have to get another chunk here in a second, so I just wanted to show you all that. I love that part. I bring that down. I feel like it kind of goes crazy. But I feel like not a lot of people like to, have like little moments in their process that they look forward to. I think for me, that's always one of the most important things, right? Is I want to actually enjoy the making part, right? Because the glazing part is brutal, right? The moving everything's brutal. The most fun I have during the whole entire time is right now, right on the wheel. So I just want to make sure when I do this, I can get some new water right after this pole here. But here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's going to want to collapse. So we're going to let it fall, keeping it at center point. Make sure we get our pinky out here. Let that down just like that. Slowly push this bottom edge out. And if I'm looking at this one, I just want to keep in mind on what my next move is. So what I'm going to do here is this one I don't think gets a tandrel. This one is going to get maybe like a little bump flange. Or I'm going to give it a tap skirt. 1, 2, 3. Pennies in. Pennies in. Pennies in. Pennies in. Okay, so there we go. I think this one looks pretty cool. I'm gonna take some of that clay right off that bottom edge there. So this is number 2. So it's gonna collapse a little bit more on the bottom, and I don't think I'm really loving what's happening on that top edge there, right? But I'm gonna just keep on cruising. I gotta set this somewhere like here. Camera A. Oh hold on. My camera down. I'm going to bring that right back up. And so you can see whenever those bubbles, you'll really get to know if your clay has air bubbles, because when you cone it up, it's just going to you're going to notice that, right? So sometimes it's kind of nice. There we go. Right down to that bottom edge. Get ready to bring the hammer fist down. Taking our finger right up underneath to find that little bump. You can slow it down a little bit. You know, you're just taking it for a little journey. All the way to the top. And then it's slowly get to the top, be slow. Round off that edge, and there we go. Sweet. So we got a nice pull there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're right at the top. We got it all nice and wound up. We're gonna slowly have that twist up. So we gotta make sure we twist this a little bit more on this inside here. So here we go. Okay, there we go. And we can go on back on the inside with our pinkies out. And it's really thin right here, but we're slowly carving our pinky up. And it's gonna wanna collapse there, so we don't wanna go too thin, but just thin enough. Hello everybody, it's me. I'm back again with another pottery review. All right, we're gonna start over here with this one. This is the first one we did. I think that there's a really nice twist, and I mean, look how slim that belly is, all twisted up there. Those veins, I think, look really nice and neat as well. And I have one little coil, you know, from the tendril popping up, almost like it's lifting up that one side. I think that was kind of cool. It collapsed on the other side, but it's cool getting to see the underneath. On this side right here, we got one that collapsed forward. I have one that's almost reaching up into the vessel here, right? Like right in this area. And it's actually almost going into that inner vortex that's happening on the interior of the pots. I don't think it's as cool as that first one that we talked about, but I still think it's an interesting pot. The one on the top, that's the basic one for the day. You know, like I always say, you gotta have some of the mundane.